Hello, and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order. And today is Tuesday, August 4th. All the items you see here will go on sale Wednesday, August 5th, here at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And up first, we have a Gun Honey, large sized, magazine sized comic book with an Adam Hughes cover, very much James Bondian. But that'll give you an idea of that's a normal size comic, so that'll give you an idea of how big that is. Up next, we have some of the Chotsky in blind bags. We have some premium blind bags for Red Sonja Noir. We have some first issue Altered State Warlords premium blind bags as well. Also out tomorrow is Comics, the magazine, issue 6. Some of the trade paperbacks out this week is DCKO, DCKO All Fight, DCKO Battle Royale. Also out this week will be, I believe this is volume 6 of Undiscovered Country from Scott Snyder. And another order of Jeff Johns Deluxe Edition hardcover of Geiger out this week. Okay, now for the comics, because that's why we're all here. Up first, we have 100 Bullets, issue 2 from DC Vertigo. Also from DC, Absolute Green Lantern, issue 17. There's the variant cover right there. Also out from DC, Absolute Superman, issue 22. And we have a couple of beautiful variant covers for that. DC also brings us Adventures of Superman, Book of L, issue 11. Beautiful Perillo variant there. From Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man, issue 34. And there's your 60 years of Gwen. There's a Barron's variant cover there, Spider-Man Brand New Day variant, and then the Pixar variant for Amazing Spider-Man 34. Up next from DC, we have Batgirl issue 22, and a lovely variant cover for her. Also from DC, Batman issue 12. If you've not been reading Matt Fraction's Batman, I'm telling you, do yourself a favor. It has been really wonderful. And we have several variant covers for that. And design variant, I think. And then we have the 1 in 25 incentive variant. Dynamite Publishing brings us Ben 10 issue 4. And we have several covers for Ben 10 and a couple of versions. I think those are both incentives. Marvel brings us Captain America issue 14 by Chip Zdarsky. And there's the Tokon Fighting Souls variant and another variant cover right there. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 1 of Chachu out this week. And there's your variant cover for that. Apparently it deals with a lot of smoking. And there's your incentive variant for that. Titan Comics brings us Conan and Dragon Arrow, and that is issue 4. And there's the foil variant there. DC brings us DC versus Sonic the Hedgehog, Metal Legion, issue 4. And there's one of the variant covers, and there's another whimsical variant cover there with the Green Lantern. DC brings us The Dead Man, issue 3. And a beautiful variant cover there. Image Publishing brings us Death Vigil, issue 1. And there's your kind of creepy variant cover there. DC brings us a facsimile reprint of Detective Comics issue 27, the first appearance of Batman. And there's a couple of variant covers for that. Don't ask me why, but they do. And then the foil. Of course, we need to get the foil. And then we have Doctor Who Circuit Breaker, and I believe that's issue 2. Yes, it is. Issue 2 of that. IDW brings us Event Horizon Inferno, issue 4. Marvel brings us Fantastic Four, the 65th Anniversary Spectacular, which is issue 15. And there's your Pixar variant, and another beautiful variant there. And there's your A cover. And then we have 65 years of the world's greatest comic covers. This is all the covers for the last 65 years of Fantastic Four. Oni Press brings us Fort Psycho, And then from Dark Horse Comics, we have Frankenstein New World, issue 4 from Mike Mignola. American Mythology Productions brings us Tom Holland's Fright Night, issue 1, The Witching Hour. And there's your variant cover for that. From Dynamite Publishing, we have Disney's Villains Gaston, issue 5. And from Image Publishing, we have Ghost Machine, the official guidebook, issue 5. And there's your variant cover for that. DC brings us Gotham Academy First Year, issue 6. Marvel brings us Iron Man, issue 8. And there's your Mary Jane 60-year anniversary variant cover. DC brings us JSA, issue 22. And there's your lovely variant cover for that. From Archie Comics, we have Jughead Pymageddon, issue 1. I believe it's a one-shot, and that's from Tom King and Dan Parent. And there's your variant cover for that. Image Publishing brings us Lost Fantasy, issue 11. Marvel brings us Mark Spector Moon Knight, issue 7. Marvel also brings us Marvel Rivals, Origins of the Hood, issue 1. Marvel also brings us Marvel Tokon First Strike, issue 1. Also from Marvel, Mary Jane, Face It Tiger, issue 1. And there's your Mary Jane 60th anniversary variant cover. And there's your David Nakayama variant cover. And then from Image Publishing, we have Mask, issue 3. And there's your beautiful variant cover for that. From Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 1 of Masters of the Universe Genesis. And there's your lovely variant cover there. From Udon, we have issue 5 of Mega Man X. And several variant covers for that. Then we have from Boom Studios, Jeff Lemire's Minor Arcana. And this is issue 17. Boom Studios brings us Neighborhood Watch, issue 4. Mad Cave brings us The Omega Book, issue 1. Boom Studios brings us a facsimile reprint of Clive Barker's Pinhead, issue 5. Issue 1. Boom Studios brings us Power Rangers Green, issue 1. And we have several variant covers for that, including a foil variant. And then Marvel brings us Queen in Black, issue 2. And obviously we're going to have several variant covers for Queen in Black. Then we have Queen in Black, Venom Unchained, issue 1. Sorry, it's been a long day. And there's your variant cover. From Bad Idea, we have issue 1 of Real Alligator, I guess would be. And from Dynamite Publishing, we have Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, issue 4. And there's your variant cover for that. Image Publishing brings us Royals, issue 5. Image Publishing also brings us issue 4 out of 5 of She-Spawn. There's your cover there. Variant cover. Dark Horse Comics brings us The Smart Division, issue 1. And there's your variant cover for that. IDW brings us Sonic the Hedgehog, issue 88. DC brings us Supergirl Survive, and that is issue 3. We have issue 1 of Titan Comics Tank Girl, summer love sensation. IDW brings us Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Journeys, issue 12. Image Publishing brings us Transformers, the movie. This is a reprint of the movie series, and there's your variant cover for that. Titan Comics brings us UFO Robot Grendizer, issue 1. Marvel brings us The Uncanny X-Men, issue 33. And there's your variant cover there, and I believe we have another one as well. Our 60 Years of Mary Jane. Dynamite Publishing brings us Vampirella versus Red Sonja, Red City. There's your variant cover for that. Marvel brings us Wade Wilson Deadpool, issue 7. There's a lovely Mary Jane variant there. Image Publishing brings us issue 142 of The Walking Dead Deluxe. There's your variant cover for that. Marvel brings us What If Captain America Was Revived in 2099, issue 1. And there's your Kevin Eastman cover there. Image brings us White Sky, issue 5. And there's your variant cover there. And then finally this week from Marvel, we have X-Men Omega of Apocalypse, issue 1. And there is your animated style variant there. Remember, all the items you see here go on sale Wednesday, August 5th, here at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. Thanks.